She'll get a chance here to apply some service pressure. Bulls in system, back row attack from Andrade. She targeted Bruce on that one. Free ball for the Gophers, but low over the net, so not a whole lot to do with it, but a slide to Myers.
Oh my, that was a beautiful run. South Florida, on the other hand, hitting a -125.
Strong serve from Hansen, but they're in system. Great scrappy defense by the Gophers, get it back over. The tip from Hartfield.
The environment, though, something to get excited about as here come the Utes in the black jerseys, Utah. Trying to get something going here. Murray off the block. A little bit of a joust at the net there. Murray tries again, and a smartly played ball, point Huskers.
He has a reputation of always having a disciplined serve and pass team, so expect them, their game plan is going to be first ball side out, get back to that service line.
Coming off a career-high 50 assists last match against Utah Valley. On the right side, it's Adriano. Nice up. Free ball over. Alec slams it down with authority.
But Yoki, again, able to identify that Nebraska's blocked a little bit late.
The Clemson transfer, been a great addition according to Coach Lanier. What an up, though. Great defense from the Utes sending over the free ball. What a hammer from Andy Jackson. Anybody. Nebraska looking to clean that up as set number 1 continues. Alec with another forceful kill.
With not a 10-foot bounce, but hits it right where nobody is.
Right off the tape, and it's a pancake to keep it in play. On the right side, Adriano. Yoki with a cross-court shot. Plainfield, Illinois native. Player who Buzz Boom Kelly says she knows is going to make an impact this season, whether it's starting or off the bench. Gabadlo with the attempt. Murray. Gabadlo tries it again. Riley with the up, and Murray putting it down. From Serbia, stepping up to the service line for the Utes. Tough serve. Choboy receives. And there's a nice swing from Ali Czech. Gabadlo off the block. Choboy flying in. And it's a beautiful kill from Andy Jackson. Baylor, a 2-time All-Big 12 second-team selection. With some nice swings here in the early going of this one. Free ball over from the Utes. Check says, why not again? Down the line. In set number 2, hitting much more efficiently in this set as well. 6:36. Yoki hammers one. Dug up by Mauk. And then Landfair with the kill. Riley's volleyball IQ through the roof. The only player in conference history to be the Big Ten Setter of the Year in both her freshman and sophomore campaigns. Alec on the slide.
At this point, down 11, you might not win this set, but you want, again, that momentum to go into that third set.
9 service errors now for the Utes. But there it's a kill from Grossenbach.
Edge to cheat, right? Rebecca Alec cheating over to that left, to their left side pin to put down the block.
Another tough serve from Landfair, sets up Alec for the kill.
Files in around the block.
Overpass, Alec makes them pay.
Had to come back down to earth, I guess.
Well, Rutgers got off to a slow start yesterday. That's more like it from Tara Garvey.
Presence behind the line has been huge this weekend. 5 aces to match Byzantine.
And here is Bowen. Setting for Garvey. Nice dig that time from Avery Lepore. And then they transition quickly. Rachel Greer, there's the junior that you talked about from Dublin, California. Back in the lineup, not in the starting lineup, but back in action today for Rutgers. Nearly an ace. Oh, that's a nice job making something out of nothing from the freshman Lucy Shertock, leading hitter on this Wildcats team.
Back row with aggression.
Rutgers got into a big hole early. They're back within 2 already. Here is Shertock, and free ball for the Scarlet Knights. Back to Robinson. Twice as nice for Natalie. Rutgers within 1. Timeout, New Hampshire. They took down a Big Ten team last year when they beat Maryland. They're looking for another giant killing today. Byzantine down the line. Oh, this Rutgers offense, night and day from those first couple of points to now. Another good one. This time it's Singleton setting for Shertock. And finally, Lucy Shertock ends a 6-0 run. Feliciano, he started Jessica Shattles, their junior setter, but the last couple of points, it's been Ellery Singleton setting for the Wildcats. And here she is again, this time setting up a kill for Millie Grove.
Resilient, pardon me, third set effort, come back, take that one, and then get the job done in 4.
Robinson, that time on the slide, she goes with the changeup, and it works to perfection. Good serve. Byzantine's got to play a tip. Big bump for Shertock. The time Rutgers was ready for it. Maxwell, yes! Brings Rutgers back within a point again. She's on the floor, number 16 in white. Big serve for Byzantine. It caught the tape. Joust at the net. Robinson, another one. Yep, 4 aces, 5 service errors so far. Hardison, oh my goodness. Hammer fist that one down.
When she gets a hold of one.
Here's Jenna De La Mater. Good serve. Hardison wide on that one. Hey, it's going to get cold. I hope you're ready. Quick one, and it's Hardison again, showing off the raw athleticism and the power. Good serve from Shattles. Garvey, yeah, winds up and crushes that one. Garvey, I say only 5'11". That's, compared to some of the outside hitters you'll see in the Big Ten, 6'1", 6'2". So she's got to generate that power somehow. Good slide and a good kill for Rachel Greer. Maxwell with a head full of steam. Look out below. And so you imagine how tough that is as a program. Well, Rutgers came to play that year. They went 6-14, all 20 matches in the conference. They broke the program record as Maxwell crushes another one. And I think this could be a big leap year for the Scarlet Knights.
And even looking forward to the next 2. Really, a lot of these names are going to be around.
Kill that time from New Hampshire. It's Meredith Hohenbaum.
Or the sports, pardon me, most impacted by the expansion out west, volleyball's got to be a top.
Oh, yeah, big time. Garvey. Nearly a block. Rutgers will keep it alive. Shattles for Greer. It's a big swing for Emma Greer. Rutgers might want to think about a timeout here. Here's Greer, most likely just going to put this one in play. Maxwell, dug out by Greer. Big push for Shertock. Had to regather herself, and here's Hardison right down the middle. That's been the go-to for Rutgers today. When they need a point, it's Bolin setting up her middles. Here's Lauren Wilcock, 2 aces today. Back to Shertock. Rutgers was ready for it. Did they go back to her? This time it's going to be Krindler. Wow, picture perfect accuracy. Bolin, back sets, not a good one. Maxwell had to just get it over. Back to Maxwell, much better that time, and she delivers a bullet. That's the big thing. When do they go after? Goes right down the middle for Shertock. It's Singleton for Hohenbaum, and New Hampshire staves off the set point.
Well, this weekend for the Scarlet Knights.
Here's Lily Bolin. She goes aggressive. Shaddles for Greer on the slide. 25 all. 2 set points have come and gone.
Possibly the third.
Well, they served for it twice. Trying to get the lead back here. Shertock. Again, Shertock. Now Rutgers a chance. Hardison kept alive. Greer, did that one land in? It does. Second set point now for New Hampshire.
Had her career day last year against Maryland. Another great day against the Big Ten.
Bolin for Maxwell. Yes! Perfectly placed by Aspen Maxwell.
And a serving star over the weekend, Maxwell.
Great low bullet serve again. Here's Shertock. Soft over the top. And she gets the kill. 29 apiece. Bolin for Robinson on the slide, and she hammers it. Season. Here's Lepore. Back to Robinson. Boy, has she been automatic tonight. So here is Shaddles, the setter. Garvey just able to get to that one and sneaks it through with her left hand. She had 40 combined in a couple of 5-setters against St. Peter's and Northeastern. Maxwell right down the line. And Lepore warmed that one. Another chance for Rutgers. Robinson just pummels it. Wildcats in front, 6-5. They've had a lead in every set. Byzantine right down in the corner. You can.
The day. Right up there with Byzantine once again.
Another good serve from Bolin. This time Shaddles sets it for Krindler. Nearly another block. That's going to be a free ball coming back to the Scarlet Knights. Bolin. Maxwell, you bet. Timeout, New Hampshire.
And then the entire cohort of Red fans made the trip from Penn State to New Jersey. And they had all the energy that day. It was really fun to watch. Felt like.
So it's a 4-0 run for the Wildcats. They're back within 5. Robinson that time punches home her 12th kill. That is 19 better than Michigan State, who's in second. Robinson looking for that career high. Didn't get clean contact on that one. Let's see if they go back to her. That'll be Byzantine. Right in the corner. 2 points away. The Scarlet Knights are from another sweep.
But all you can do is take down who's in front of you. And Rutgers has done so.
Robinson nearly got it through. Staying alive. They want her to get that 13th kill. And instead, it's Rachel Greer.
Hartfield serve. Running that right side, and Crowell adds to her tally. She is having a great evening. Tough serve. Acevedo just barely gets under it. And Hansen takes a good out-of-system swing. Good dig there by Gar. And Swenson places it perfectly.
A really smart spot by Stella Swenson.
You mentioned Samia Abdur-Rahim entering the game. This is her debut. So Acevedo takes a swing off hands. The redshirt freshman transferred, redshirted at TCU. And a big kill on that outside from Addie Bruce.
Wow, error train they've been on.
Richardson is back in setting. They'll run Bruce again. And Gar's there to pick her up. Back row, Acevedo hammers it home. Florida. Thibault serve just barely over the net. Almost gets the overpass, but it's too low. Gophers get a free ball. They'll go over to Kinney, past the double block, but a good diving dig in the backcourt. Gar takes care of that swing from Kavanaugh. Acevedo, back row, and it's handled. South Florida goes to Kavanaugh again. Gophers chance to slow things down, but Jordan Taylor and Swenson cross paths, and Kinney finally puts it away. Bruce serving has 5. Gopher crowd getting a little bit more into it. Taylor runs the slide and brings us to match point Gophers. Got to win 5 serves. Picked up by Acevedo. They'll run the slide. Jordan Taylor puts the game away. Gophers on top in straight sets.
Jordan Taylor doing a really nice job as she's entered this third set. A couple of blocks, a few kills. Nice job by the true freshman, and a really nice night for this Minnesota squad.
Bound to be a great one tonight in Seattle. Jordan Wilson with the first swing for the Wildcats, and she quickly notches a kill. Bird has to dive for that serve reception. Huskies somehow keep it off the floor. And Barton terminates. For the work she's put in to really own the libero position. Said she improved a lot in the offseason. Arizona's seen enough of the Washington run. It's Sydney Vanek. Scoggins with plenty of size for a setter at 6 foot. And can form a pretty solid wall at the net. This time Hunt gets to swing instead of pass.
Player in the net there for the Wildcats.
Scoggins with options, goes outside for Cisneros. Now Hunt on the slide. Wilson back row, finds a seam.
Yeah, and you might think that the Huskies, there's really no time to rest for the Huskies.
Howery will try Markley from the back row. Overpass, and Hunt will dunk it home. Cisneros at Hurd this time. How about Markley from the outside? Third kill for the Penn State transfer. There's Bridges with a kill.
And Howery usually so, but Barton just had to roll it in, and Arizona able to do what you can, what you're supposed to when you're in system.
Haven Ray serves short. Barton from the outside here. Back row Cisneros with precision. MVP of the Boise State Classic last weekend, a first-team All-Big 12er last year. Barton with 2 hands, unorthodox. Kept up by Mateska. Another chance for the junior. Cisneros. Howery close to the net. Quite the rally on a crucial point. Cisneros finishes it.
A rock for the Huskies both in serve receive and in defense.
Howery back set to Hunt on the slide. Beautiful connection, and Washington goes back in front.
Arguing that they still had it up, though. It may have a point.
Wessels with the midair adjustment. Wilson rips it. Hurd is there. Cisneros right into the block. And Wessels just floats it in behind the Wildcats.
Yeah, rarely used.
Wessels, an all-league basketball player in high school, also a track and field competitor. Here's Zoria Hurd again, second-year Husky, transferred over from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Wilson outside, a thunderous strike.
Low, flat, and fast. And you do that so it's tough to pass, but a added benefit of it is if you can just catch a little bit of that tape, it's going to trickle over and give you a free point.
Who speaks 4 languages, Italian, English, Spanish, and French.
3 more than me.
And she took one right to the dome there. A really highly ranked recruit. Now the starting setter in her sophomore year. Mateska off speed, and Washington jumps in front. Wessels trying to block that one at the last second. Wilson, the most unorthodox kill you'll see all night, with 29 kills and a hitting percentage of .510. Numbers through the roof. Alexis Markley got up to the roof in Seattle against a team that's won 17 straight and received votes in the latest AVCA poll. That looked like a play that Leslie Gabriel drew up during the timeout.
Good to see that Georgia Mandotti's back in the game as well after taking that shot before.
Barton hammers.
Kirsten Barton looked like she was lined up for the dig, but as a defender, you have to be playing with your eyes wide open, and Zoria just has to take that ball and gets the Huskies out of that one, and there's a single block for the kill.
The first set was also tied at 22s. Washington won the race to 3. Arizona responds. Barton just catches that back line. Barton triggers from the outside. Free ball back to the Huskies. Markley kept alive miraculously by the Wildcats. Markley leaves no doubt this time.
Just passionate about that free ball.
And that extra $2.50, you're covered for life with a Powerball win. Barton from the outside, covered nicely by Hunt. That time Barton goes over the top. Hurd will have to set this one. Barton with the left hand. Hurd will try the other pin with Markley. Saw 3 different front row players crashing her way and tossed it. Markley hits double digits with 10 kills, hitting just shy of 300. Swatted across by Scoggins. We haven't seen either setter. Barton delivers the dagger. Washington wins its home opener.
Landfair with the serve. Alec with another kill.
Areas, hitting seams in between different passers, allowing Rebecca Alec to read the game extremely well. As you see Nebraska putting up that triple block and Utah able to somehow hit around it.
Huge cross-court swing from Hawaii.
Purposeful serving to specific areas. So let's see if she hits a seam or she's targeting a specific player. She's targeting that donut. And again, you can see a little bit of out of system. Utah's able to capitalize on that.
Cabadlo with 31 swings so far for the Utes. Jackson, my goodness! Are you serious, Andy Jackson?
Fast.
Increasing the tempo, something that Coach Busboom Kelly wants to tweak. Sigler with a great up. Murray, the cross-court shot fall. Hawaii top 3 in the Big 12 in blocks per set. Riley looking for Jackson on the slide. Oh, what a defensive effort by Choboy. Meanwhile, Milwaukee says, I'm going to finish this one off. No question with that swing. Murray with a great serve. Good hustle, though, by the Utes defense. Murray comes flying from the back row. Huskers looking to close this thing out here in the 4th set. Jackson. Hawaii with a big swing.
Reset and adjust throughout a match, and that's a sign of a good team, because come tournament time, past the Sweet 16, you're playing the best teams in the country. You have to be able to adjust throughout.
The senior DS for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Hawaii finds the floor. Point Utah.
Hit it as hard as she can through that hole. She says, no, 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 I'm going to tip it right over the block.
Alec. Speaking of tips. Out of system here are the Utes. people cheering as Alec got involved in the back row. Really smart play, though. That's where you see the experience of Wilton LaVoy pay off.